All right, guys, a couple more minutes. We'll be getting started shortly. So grab yourself a cup of water, a cup of the old bubbly. One more time for the stragglers to come on.
Oh yeah, one more minute, right? 9:05. We usually like to wait 5 minutes for them.
Yeah, exactly. Can you guys hear us okay right now? Just leave a comment, let us know.
Loud and clear. They hear Ace and Rich. They hear us.
Okay, cool. Let's get the show on the road. One more minute.
Hey, Mark Castillo. Yes, it's been a while. Welcome. Glad you're here. Thank you for making the attempt to show up. Awesome. Loud and clear. Good, good. Thumbs up, Billy. Awesome. Great.
Okay, 9:05. Let's get rocking.
Let's do this.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Here we are.
So, guys,
Hold it like that for you.
welcome to another Super Affiliate Network Inner Circle.
Yes.
I am Anastasia Hodge, better known as Coach Ace, and my partner here in crime.
And we are reporting live from
Yep.
the official Super Affiliate Network fan page.
Well, who are you?
Well,
You are my partner in crime, but you didn't say your name.
my name is Rich Guzman.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello, Karen. Hello.
So
How
we're
you
reporting
doing?
live officially
Tanya.
from the Super Affiliate Network official fan page. Awesome.
How
Great to
awesome
be
is
here.
this, guys? Yay! Super Affiliate Network got
Yes.
their own official fan page.
We are
So,
live with Sam, baby.
That's right.
In the sand.
So what we want you guys to do, okay, because Misha wants you guys to do this, is to help us out. Make sure we get some likes here by actually clicking on the like button and giving us a like. All right?
Yes.
And if you're seeing this in the Super Affiliate Network community, in the Facebook group, and you're brand new and you don't know where to watch this live, head over to the fan page with the link in the description and give us a like.
Exactly. Exactly. What we can do actually is still share it to the fan page because a lot of people are still coming there too. So
If you want.
If you want. If you like. If you like. Let me go. So meanwhile, you can talk about the webinar coming up.
Yes, there is a webinar coming up, guys. Please be on the lookout for the email from Misha Wilson about this special class, this special masterclass that's coming up. You don't want to miss out on that. So pay attention to your inboxes, look in your email, and make sure that you look in the subject line and type in Misha Wilson because it's coming to you, and they want to give you everything about this. And I heard it's free. It's a free webinar.
Really?
I heard it's free.
Ooh.
So this will be enticing. I can't wait to see what it's all about. And it's actually this week. So make sure that you tune into your inboxes and look at your emails. And also if you're in the Super Affiliate Network community, I believe Misha Wilson put out a video, Facebook Live, about it. And we will repin that back after we actually finish this broadcast to do the inner circle. So you guys have all the details about that webinar. So make sure that you register for that masterclass.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Lenny Lee, hello, Lenny. Good to see you. Jay Bear says already, I'm pushing it to everyone. Yes, awesome. Awesome, good job.
Yeah, we're sharing as well. And
Yes.
you guys, we're ready to get started, get rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
So, you have anything else that you want to say before I get started?
No, actually, I want to get right into it, man.
Right
I want to get right into it. We're going to get into
right
brass
to the
tacks.
meat, to the potatoes.
Today, what we want to talk about is, we want to talk about the reason why 97% of people in this industry really fail. And I'm not talking about predominantly network marketing. I'm talking about the internet marketing industry as a whole. Why is it that it's always a problem with people trying to make money online? And a lot of you think you know, but really you have no idea. We're gonna break it down tonight. So I'm glad you guys are here. We're gonna really break it down. Rich is gonna go into it, and then I'm gonna go into some parts of it too, and then we can do some Q&A. How's that? All right? Sounds good? Awesome.
Sound cool?
All right, great. So let's do this.
Hang loose.
So a lot of people talk about, the internet marketing industry is difficult to really build a business sustainable. They think that it's impossible to get traffic. There's impossible to really convert sales. There's a whole, right, Rich? It's like a puzzle, isn't it?
It is a puzzle.
It is a puzzle. And what are the pieces to the puzzle?
Well, I mean, there are 4 things that you need to understand, and we talked about this before, and Misha is actually talking about this as well. Is that traffic, leads, and sales are really important, but the follow-up is also like it's kind of like it's like the backbone, right? Without that follow-up, it's a lot more difficult to get even more results, right? Because you could run traffic, you can get ads and get ads going and stuff like that, and you can make sales, but don't you want to build a long-term sustainable business? That's what we're here for. This is why we're doing what we're doing. Okay?
Exactly. And a lot of people, they think it's just, jumping into an opportunity, calling yourself a home-based business owner, start putting stuff on Facebook and trying to reach out and prospect to people online. And, it's really not, that's not internet marketing. Okay, internet marketing as a whole, there's 4 things that are supposed to come into place into this puzzle. Number 1, it's traffic, right? Traffic. Number 2, leads. What are leads? Leads are the lifeblood of every business, right?
Absolutely.
And then number 3, the offer.
Yep.
And not just any offer, the offer that converts. We're going to go into that. Rich is going to get into that in a few minutes.
Yeah.
And then number 4, the follow-up. Follow-up is key. But you got to follow up effectively, okay? Because a lot of people think that it's all about motivation and follow up, and that's not what really follow up is. Follow up is building human connection and making and establishing a relationship for a lifelong term, successful relationship in your business.
I thought about something today when you talk about motivation. And motivation for me, like, I don't want to motivate somebody, because if you try to motivate somebody, you basically, it's short term. Right? Motivation is not where it's at. Now, if you could help somebody become inspired, that's a whole nother world, a whole nother ballgame.
Absolutely.
Because once they see it, they become inspired, then it takes a whole new meaning. But if you just say, do things to motivate people, just motivate them, what's the big deal? I mean, it's not going to last. What's going to last is when they feel it themselves internally. And they get it, and they go, wow, I get this. Let's do it. And it's coming from them. It's not coming from you. It's coming from them. And that's what it's all about. It is about them. Okay?
Yes.
So let me break down,
Let's get into traffic. Let's talk about traffic, right?
Traffic is like everything, okay? I mean, that's one of the most important things is traffic. Because without traffic, you got no bodies in the door. You can't sign anybody up. You can't do anything, right? So the traffic is how you generate leads. Like, you can generate traffic from many, many different sources on the internet. The first one is one I've done a long time ago, which is Google AdWords and video marketing ads as well. But honestly, guys, it's not the way to go, because it's not as easy as it used to be, right? But it is a traffic source.
Right.
Then you go into Bing advertising. And Bing is another PPC source, pay-per-click marketing, okay? And then you have pay-per-view, which is a capture page you create, which pops up in front of, different websites on the internet, and you can get targeted that way. I've tried that. I failed miserably. I'm telling you right now, guys, I failed. I've done great with Google AdWords in the past when it was the Wild Wild West, but now it's not happening, right? Because they, put the hammer down, they changed so many rules. And it's just not easy to get your stuff going up on there.
And you spent quite a bit of money, didn't you?
Very expensive. Very expensive.
I bet it was.
You can lose your shirt very, very quickly.
Child, yes.
So when I saw, the Super Affiliate Network, and we teach solo ads, for me, I was like, wow, now this is something that I can sink my teeth into, right? I can start at a modest budget, and I can scale up and and go by increment. So that way I know I can keep scaling my business, right? Now, for me, that's what we teach. It's, teaching the Super Affiliate Network, and traffic is everything when it comes to solo ads. Misha does it, we do it, we teach other people to do it, and they're getting results.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have people that are literally running solo ads, and people are upgrading to pro.
Yes.
Just from cold traffic. Does it work? Yes, of course it works, because you're generating leads, and those leads, you could follow up with, or you can have Misha follow up. Okay? So in the beginning, you might want to use the system, and if you've never made any sales online, you have no experience, it's good to let Misha do the follow up, use the system. That's why it's created, that's why it's there.
But temporarily.
Temporarily, right?
Yeah.
And what we do is we get some sales going on, right? We create a story around ourselves, and people get attracted to that. They love results. People love to see results.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. So, but without the results, you can't get results unless you have the right offer, right? So that's going to be my next step I'm going to talk about, right? Because generating leads is one thing, but you can't generate leads if you don't have the right offer. And what Misha created was something very special, because it actually doesn't convert just into leads, it converts into sales. And I can't tell you how many people I've talked to
Yes.
from so many other opportunities. And they're telling me, I'm generating leads, but I'm not making any sales.
In their program that
Yeah.
they're involved in.
It's not that they have a bad program, it's
No.
just, Misha's very strategic on how he does something. Okay? So he knows the psychology, he knows the formula when you actually are focusing on creating an offer. Okay? So when that offer is created, people look at that offer. Why does it convert into a sale? Why does that offer convert? So when you run some ads and you're making sales, doesn't it make you wonder, why is that offer converting those leads into sales?
Right.
It's because if you watch the video, all right, it's solving certain kinds of problems in the marketplace. Right? So if you are, and I told you this before with video marketing, if you're starting out talking about a problem, and then you follow up with a solution to that problem, people are going to want to know more, because he understands the marketplace, the biz op niche, right? That's what we're in, the biz op niche.
Right.
And that marketplace is looking to solve their problems. I mean, they want to get out of the rat race. They want to make their own money online. They want to be able to travel, spend time with family and friends, just live a better life. Okay? Maybe they need a car, can't pay the house mortgage. There's a lot of problems out there.
And on top of that, Rich, it's not even saturated.
No,
It's not.
and it's so massive.
It's huge.
And people will say, "Oh, solo ads don't work." Give me a break. Misha debunked that myth, and so do we.
Yeah.
And now Gabby too. So, understand that, you have to look at the offer. It's designed a certain way, so when the viewer is watching something, it's looking at it saying,
Yeah.
"Wow, maybe this could help me. Maybe this is what I've been looking for," because it's talking about solving that person's problem as it's viewing the video, right? It's all psychology. So the offer is very important, guys. I'm spending a little more time with the offer because the offer is everything, okay? And once you have the right offer, it will convert into sales. And that's what we have here in the Super Affiliate Network. We have the offer that is going to help us literally make sales in our business, so we could take those profits, roll it back in, and keep scaling our business to create more profits from that offer.
And the Super Affiliate Network can be used either way. It can be used as a secondary business to bring in additional stream of income, or you can use it as a primary business because it is a high ticket affiliate offer.
Oh yeah, no, high ticket is everything.
It's where the money's at, high ticket.
Yeah, we left MLM a long time ago.
Yeah, we sure did.
We got sick and tired of the tiny little MLM checks,
Peanuts.
A bucket with water holes,
Yep.
So basically, once you have the offer established, which we do, right? Thank you, Misha. We go to the follow-up process, and I want Anastasia to go into this because she's mastered this, and she's still elevating her skills to get even better and better and better. She never stops. She may master it, but she wants to learn even
Still
more
learn
about the
more.
psychology of connecting with people and closing them and stuff like that. So without further ado, Anastasia, Coach Ace, share your philosophy on the follow up, because with all this is great, and Misha says just watch what we do and just do it. And this is what she's going to say, because this is exactly why we've been able to have great success, because we follow up with people on video chat with Skype. It has helped us grow our business, but not only that, build a long-term relationship because we care about people, right? So go ahead.
Well, first of all, you never want to leave any stone unturned. And that means every lead counts. Every lead. I don't care if they subscribe to your email. I don't care if they came in at a $1 trial. You want to make sure you follow up with them via email through a personal email message from your email account. This is so key. And the second thing is you also want to kind of like be able to find them on social media channels like Skype, because obviously in the Super Affiliate Network, we all use Skype. And if you haven't heard from anybody or any of your connections, because you don't have Skype, so you got to have Skype. And you also want to leverage Facebook, because everybody's on Facebook. If not, then I don't know what, what they're living out. They have to be on Facebook, right? So this is where the business aspect of it is. You reach out to them, you ask them to connect with you, you tell them who you are. You're their sponsor. You want to connect with them and get them going. When you establish that connection and you let them know you are their sponsor, you want to get them going, please contact you so that you can schedule some kind of meet and greet conversation. Earlier today, one of my top students, number 2 on the leaderboard all time with us, Karen Richardson, I saw somebody that she brought into the team comment and compliment her and say, I was so excited to have my first conversation with Karen Richardson. Isn't that powerful?
It's very
That
powerful.
is absolutely powerful.
Yeah.
However, this referral came in through a solo ad or warm market, it really didn't matter. The point was Karen took the initiative to follow directions, make the contact, follow up with her, and then establish that appointment so that they could get to know each other. And what's really the main bread and butter here is the video conversation. I love having Skype video conversations with people because that establishes that trust-like factor. Like I can speak to them like if I'm in the bedroom or if I'm across the table.
Like right here.
Like right now. This
Right
is
now.
how we do our meet and greets. We'll be right in our bedroom like this over the table and talking to you just like this. We meet everybody the same way.
And you guys know.
And what I always do too with people is I like to ask specific questions about them, what their experience has been like, how long did it take them to try to make a single dollar online? Some people, you'd be surprised, haven't even made their first dime online yet.
Yes.
And they're looking for a solution to that problem. And you guys have it. As affiliates of the Super Affiliate Network, you have the educational platform right here. This will teach them. And at the same time, if they're looking to generate a higher amount of income to sustain themselves, whether they have a business or not, this is it. It's all right here.
And you know what? There's 2 ways of following up. And I wanted to go over this portion because, it's very important to not just do one thing, right? We follow up with people personally.
Yes.
But we also follow up with our emails as well.
Yes, we do. And
so,
I also use voice.
Yeah.
Because, again, some people have technical difficulties. They can't get on Skype. Or, they don't have time to check their email because they have to work. We understand. You have a job. We get that. We totally respect that. The thing is, I like to use the Facebook mobile app, and it has the voice command on it. So I use it like a little mini walkie-talkie.
Oh, it's awesome.
And I love talking to them because when they hear that there's a real human being.
So give me the phone and be like, okay, say something.
Yeah,
like,
here, I'll
hey,
hold
how's
it like
it going?
this. We'll be in the Jeep, and we're actually doing meet and greets on the Jeep on the road. We can talk to people and do it right then and there. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. You can't make a connection. The only thing that I find that is an obstacle with a lot of my team members is the fact that the person hasn't yet opened their first email, which is that welcome letter. And that's the reason why they can't get in touch with anybody. And so that can be difficult. It could be, you could be impatient and wait. But you know what? Don't wait. Reach out and just connect as best as you can. If you did all that you could do, give it time.
Yep.
People do not live by their inboxes. They really don't.
It's true.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people have, daily life things to do and responsibilities. By the time they get online, you'd be surprised that maybe 3 months ago they probably signed up with you and they don't even remember.
Well, here's what happens.
Yeah.
You forget to become. You forget that you were a person before you were a marketer. Right? I know it sounds kind of weird, but
yeah.
it happens. Once you become a marketer,
It's a good one.
you have to think a little differently. And you think they're like you now because you're a marketer, and the reality is no, they're still like the way you were before.
Yeah, you got to switch
You get what I'm
the
saying?
shoes. Yeah.
So once you put yourself in that space, you start to realize like, oh yeah, so now I know why they're not following up right away. That's why we talk to people every month. We keep following up with those leads. We keep following up, following up with the sales. Keep following up, right?
And then what I do is, I like to make sure that these people are doing what I ask them to do. This is very important. These are with the ones that I've connected. Like right now, we have a new member who's just heading home from work. His name is Bill. I met him yesterday. And right there, Bill ended up in my business. It didn't even take that long. Bill saw the value in this, saw that I was a real person to connect with. And you know what? He saw that he was going to get coached to his first 5 figures. And I wasn't kidding when I said that. And Bill, you're talking to me, not Rich. I'm coaching.
Yeah, so now, he ended up in our business.
Yep, he's here
We're
watching while he's on his way home.
Establishing the relationship.
Absolutely, yes.
Very important.
You got to ask the right questions, and you got to establish that contact of trust.
Yeah.
Because right now, there are a lot of people that are in the industry that are not establishing that connection. They don't want to pick up the phone. They don't want to talk to people on Skype. They have a sour taste in their mouth.
Bad experiences in the past.
There's no trust there. There's a lot of lying and deceit going on in the industry.
And it's not companies, it's individuals.
It's the individual because of
Yeah.
lack of experience.
And
They
education.
don't have the marketing skills to really understand how this business is really built to a 6-figure income.
So speaking of skills, let's talk about the follow-up with emails. We've done follow-up with our emails, and I want to report to you guys that we struggled with this for a little while.
We did it, yes.
And I'll be happy to report that in the last few days, we've generated 8 sales from our list in the last couple of days. Pretty freaking cool. I don't remember the last time. I don't remember when the last time that happened. The beginning of the internet marketing days when it was totally green. Yeah, it was cool, But now, we're seeing more interaction with people coming into the list. We deleted all our old emails and we started over. I feel like these people were just dead. You know what I mean? They didn't open up the emails for like months and asked them. So we started like running a lot more solo ads. We started, bringing them into AWeber lists.
Thousands of clicks.
And man, like we're already up to almost 4,000 leads again already, and people are signing up. It's so freaking awesome.
From the email.
Right.
Into
These
the
are
business.
real people, guys.
This is what's great.
That's why I'm great about solo ads, right? So the follow-up is key, but the email marketing side is also important, guys, right? Communicating effectively with your list. Sharing. We give gifts on our list. We have like a couple gifts. One of the gifts is like a productivity sheet.
You can do that. You can give away something
Yeah.
to your list.
And the other thing we give away
Yeah.
is a free ebook from the Science of Getting Rich, because I just love that book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I turned it into a PDF, put it into the autoresponder, and they get a gift. We just give stuff away, and it's a value, okay? And the first email, I'm always tweaking and testing out the first, few emails just to see what's going on. I'm always tweaking, always. And that's why now I'm seeing more sales, because I never stop testing and tweaking stuff, you know what I mean? But that's really important, guys, with 2 kinds of follow-up, right? Those leads are coming in, sales are coming in, and like I said, we struggle with the follow-up with the emails. But this is why Misha created the system to teach you how to follow up. Now, I want you to think about this. When you go pro, not only do you get coached, but you also learn exactly how to break down your email, so you understand it. Because you look at like autoresponder emails, especially if you're new, you're like, what is that stuff? I don't get it. I don't know what it means. But when somebody breaks down the email for you, you get the aha moment, and you go, oh, I get it now.
Right.
And that's what it's all about.
And I wanted to.
And that's the value.
Yes.
Hold on, that's the value of being pro inside the Super Affiliate Network. Breaking down your marketing, right? Not just one place where a whole group of people meet and then, one whiteboard and this is what you do. No, it's more like, let's see your stuff
Bring it on.
and let's take a look at it and let's break it down.
That's what they do.
That's the value of Pro.
When I
That
saw that,
is like priceless.
it's absolutely priceless
Yeah.
because just to have, first of all, let me give you a little
That's what
taste.
helped us.
Let me give you a little taste of what Pro's like, because when we did it, it was amazing. Because like first you have your weekly calls, right, which is basically with the other coaches. We got Jean Pierre, great coach. We got Dan Muscat. And these guys, they alternate between each other. Sometimes they're in the room together, so it all depends. Like you don't know what you're gonna get. But the point is, they're knowledgeable in explaining and looking at your stuff that you've been working on as far as email marketing, and know what to tweak.
Yeah.
So you can work with them one-on-one. That's great coaching right there.
Yeah.
Value in
And
itself.
Misha sometimes joins
And
us
then
too,
that's
man.
the immersion. That's the Pro
Yeah.
immersion. That's once a month. But it's worth it because when you do that, that's when Misha really takes the time and says to you, okay, bring it on. Let's go. Let's see what you got. And he goes through everything that you've been working on, and he'll tell you what's not working, what you should do to change it, and then he revisits what he told you on the following month and then see what your results are like. If there needs to be a tweak, he'll tell you, where do you get training and coaching like that? There's no other company that will do that.
I've never seen
Yeah,
that
you
before.
will. Oh my gosh. It's amazing
It's always
what Pro is like.
it's always a whiteboard and a group of people come in
Yeah.
and you just learn from that, or one webinar and that's it, and you all have to pay attention and that's it. But he takes person one by one in the Pro immersion and he breaks down the business. Okay, if it's the email you want to learn, if it's lead generation you want to learn, if it's a blog or whatever it is, he'll look at it and just shred it and put it back together and literally just tell you what you need to do and not what to do. And then you start, but the way he explains it, you will get aha moments and you'll understand why he's saying things the way he's saying.
Case point example, let's go to the group here. Let's see those of you who are watching. Thank you so much. There's a lot of people here live on the Inner Circle coaching call here. And how many of you guys had an aha moment? At which point in which module did you have your biggest aha moment? Post in the comment below. We like to know your name and when was it that you had your aha moment? I can tell you when we had our aha moment, it was right there, phase 1. Phase 1, I had my aha moment. It hit me hard.
Well, the emails. I mean, we struggled with the emails for so long, and I never stopped.
Yes.
And not that we didn't make sales from it before, but now we made 7, 8 sales in the last few days. I mean, something is definitely changing, and that's definitely the training and the mentorship from Misha Wilson. There's no doubt about that.
Yes.
Yes.
Billy Montez says, Module 1. Module 1 gave you your aha moment. Okay, Billy, can you post in the comments what was your aha moment? Can you describe it just in a one sentence or, real short? You don't have to put a whole blog about it. Just just put it real quick. What was it that did it for you, man? What was that tipping point that tipped your butt over? What was it? Tell me. I'm interested. Let's see. Jason Counts, what's up? How come I didn't know about this? Well, it was advertised this morning, actually, by Misha, that we were going to do this live on the SAN fan page. The official
Super
fan page.
Affiliate Network
Yes.
fan page.
Yes, we were not going to do it on our page. We can share it, but it's actually here. We have to keep everybody here now. Things are changing.
But now
for the better.
Facebook is calling it a business page, so
It's a business page.
It really is a business
So Inner
page.
Circle is going to be here.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Bookmark it.
it's awesome.
Like it and bookmark it. Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Billy Montez says it was the follow-up. Aha.
Interesting.
That's what did it, huh? Yeah. And some people don't even realize that that's where their fatal flaw is they think, they get the sale and then they move on to the next customer and they get another sale and another sale. But here's the thing. Think about it. How did Apple keep their business going for years and like a legacy to come? Do you think they constantly work on new members and they care about converting PC users to Mac? Do you think they even care about it?
20%. They do it 20%.
Okay, Geek Squad. All right, I know you're going to get into
20%.
that. But here's what I'm getting at as far as a market trend. The reason why Apple is doing so great is because they market to the same customer.
Exactly.
A buyer is always a buyer.
Yeah,
Okay, and when I learned that, I was amazed by that.
Right, but why does Apple take care of their same customer.
Oh, I'm interested what you got to say about this.
Because it is easier to keep a current customer than to go out and attain a new one.
Ah, awesome! Bravo!
So just to let you know, that's why Apple is successful. This is why internet marketing is also a lot of people are successful because they work with their current customers
Yes.
and they work with, helping them grow in their business, right? And they'll keep buying from you over and over and over again as long as you give them value and you truly care about their success.
Awesome. Okay, next member, Zoltan from our team. Hello, Zoltan.
Hey,
How
Zoltan,
are
what's
you?
happening? Oh, I guess we're in the Q&A now, right?
He says, Jean-Pierre, I'm just reading the comments. Jean-Pierre also helps you to stay on track. This is true.
Yes.
This is very true.
Jean-Pierre has a very unique way of coaching and training. And for me, I find him amazing at what he does. Some people, they just don't get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but that's okay.
It takes a
You know
while.
what I mean?
Some people learn faster.
Everybody
than
has
others,
different
some slow.
personalities. But let me tell you something. There's a reason why he's here.
Yep.
Okay? He knows something. He's very knowledgeable, very
He's just
experienced.
the messenger.
Okay?
He's just the coach, but the messenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just any coach.
Don't take nothing personal.
not just any coach, but
Yep.
he's a boss.
He's the boss,
He
man.
is a boss.
Yep.
Okay, so understand that. Remember, this is business, okay?
Yes.
This is not about, going out, and this is a business. We are working together. We're building a business. We want to make profits, okay? We want to leave a legacy. All right? That's what it's all about. So, Jean-Pierre, hats off to you, buddy.
Hats off to you. Jason Count says, all right, you guys are the bomb. I just watched like almost all of the Solo Ad Success Formula videos and got a ton of value.
Oh, my God.
Solo Ad Success Formula was awesome.
Yes.
Yes, lots of value
We've
there, man.
made so many high tickets from Solo
We
Ads,
sold
guys.
the Solo Ad Success Formula.
Just recently, too.
Yeah.
But
That's a good product to sell by itself.
From Solo Ads alone, who's that? Jason?
Jason Counts.
Jason Counts. I'm gonna tell you something. From Solo Ads alone, we put in the numbers, and we put in the numbers so we can tell you what works. We have made a lot of pro sales. We made some Maui intensive sales.
Amazing.
Big ticket sales, right? People are out there.
Yeah.
They're hungry.
Yes.
And and even if they get burnt and stuff, they still believe, they still trust in making something happen, right? And that's why I love about Affiliate Network. Everything it's all together.
More comments are coming in. We have Renee Rishtan. Hello, Renee. Definitely the AM PM email concept. That was her aha moment.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Who would
important.
have thought that, sending 2 emails a day was a big deal? Like, we normally, in the beginning, when we started doing it, we were like, well, why are we sending out 2 emails to our list?
Yeah.
But then we understood when we
Like
went pro,
like the radio
it
style
made
email.
sense. It made sense
Yeah.
because we were practicing. We were using that C list to practice on. And we were sending emails and emails and emails to them because every time we send out an email, like Misha said, you got to spend like a good year to get good at copying and send those emails out so you can really understand. It never stops.
Yeah.
And then later on you tweak and, you do your own thing. But in the meantime, you got to get your practice on. You don't know how to communicate with email marketing. It's not just sell. There's a formula to it, and Misha talks about that. So very good. Awesome. Good answer. Billy says, I didn't ever I buy Solo Ads, hated them, got burnt, no leads, no follow-up, no sales.
Well, the reason why is like we just talked about.
Yeah.
You didn't have the right offer.
No.
You didn't have the right Ascension style funnel
Yes.
that's designed specifically for that marketplace. You see, I can create a capture page, and I can use that same capture page with a totally different traffic source, and it can just freaking cruise and do incredible in Solo Ads. I can run that same thing on Facebook, and it won't get as great conversions. I can run that with PPV, it won't make as great conversions, or maybe it will. It's all about testing. But Misha's designed this offer that is designed specifically for that BizOp niche marketplace for, Solo Ads. So that's why when people go into Solo Ads, they don't understand. You got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Solo Ads, people go, Solo Ads don't work, and this sucks, and that sucks. Okay, well, why are we making sales, and why are we getting some high ticket sales, and you're not? It's because the offer is not created the way it was supposed to. Now, it will create leads.
Yeah.
I've seen this a lot. A lot of people will generate some leads, but they're not getting any sales because they don't understand the formula of the right offer with the right market.
And I've seen some programs that they say, solo ads is the best way to go, and they do have their own solo ad vendors. But the problem is they're not teaching how to go out and get these solo ad vendors. And the vendor selection process is so important. And without that process, you're just out there, trying to get a vendor just because they're a vendor, but you don't realize there's some sharks out there too.
Oh yeah.
There's some solo ad vendors that really take you for a ride.
It's the whole planet we're dealing with, not just one continent.
It's a different arena to play in.
In the same respect, there are wonderful,
awesome,
beautiful people who are solo ad vendors.
Yes.
All they want to do is take your money. No, just kidding. they want to help you get some leads and some sales.
Better interrupt, right?
Right, because I honestly, basically, I've built some great relationships with some of the vendors that I have. Like, I mean, established solid, literally good relationships. And those people will let me know, like, hey, how did it go? And, here's a report. How did you do on your end?
Yes.
Like, oh, yeah, we got some sales. And it goes, oh, man, that's great. So it's like, they're looking out. You can tell what a lot of vendors are good and some are like.
And I'll give you a good tip. If you guys ever encounter a conversation, like we talked about follow-up, and you're in dialogue and somebody gives you an objection to not want to join you in the super affiliate network, but they have like a hint of experience in solo ads, but they're not having a lot of success, sell them the damn solo ad success formula. Why not?
Exactly.
Right? They don't have to be in your system, but they sure as heck can use that formula. And when they have that formula, they already get access to Misha's vendors, and they can start practicing right there.
There you go.
That's it.
There you go.
No excuses. I know, I clap real hard.
I'm like, clap my ear like this.
Sorry. Oh my gosh. Is this helping you guys? Is this awesome or what? Give me some hearts and likes, right? Chrissy says, solo ads, not knowing that there is more than to just sending your link without researching. Dang, the value here is amazing. Stuck with the follow-up. I was just told to figure it out, and I had no clue.
Well, here's not about figuring it out. Here's about actually you're going to be taught how to really do effective follow-up.
Right.
Okay? Because one thing Misha does stress, if you're looking at the radio style emails, right? You do like, email in the AM, and then the PM is more of like an ad, like a shorter email to promote. There's a soap opera series in the beginning of doing your emails and stuff like that.
Billy, we're answering your question right now. Here he comes.
Don't get caught up in the soap opera to the point that you don't even do anything.
Amen to that. Mm-hmm.
Happened to us. Happened to a lot of people.
Happened to us.
So Misha does stress that. Just get it going. If it's not perfect, don't worry about it. Tweak as you go along. Just keep it going. Okay, drive traffic.
Yeah. And you answered Billy's question. That's exactly why he went pro. He also said that, did you guys use Misha emails in the beginning?
Well, we used some of them and we tweaked some stuff around. Then we started doing our own completely.
Which is pretty much explained at pro. Like when you do use the soap series, he talks about, critiquing it and
and the AM
story crash and that kind of thing.
Right, and the AM email is usually longer, but honestly, you got to start with a framework, and then you got to go through your list, and then the real testing comes in, right?
Yes.
Because our email is a little bit different now because of what the testing and feeling the list and finding out what's opening the most and who people are clicking and things like that. So we know what type of emails we're writing now because what works, right, through testing and trial and tribulation, and it works out great.
It really does, and I like some emails that are my personal favorites are inspirational posts. Like what you would typically write in a blog post would take you you would write it as long as about 500 word count. You can share some of that right in your email.
Absolutely, yeah.
I wrote a fear-based, it was like a inspirational post about fear called The 3 Doors of Fear. Man, and that thing get almost 18% open rate.
Excuse me? Who wrote that one?
The 3 Doors of Fear. I wrote that one.
What was
the one with the cobwebs, remember?
What was the other one that I wrote? I wrote one.
You wrote one. It was different.
And just dominated every single open rate.
Yes, it did.
But you did rewrite it because my English is not perfect.
He can't write.
When I write, I'm not a writer.
He's not the writer. He's a techie.
I'm a techie. I'll write something out, and then she'll tweak it and fix it so it's more proper English. You know what I mean? But
we both
dominated
like that. We got like high open rates, like 18%, 15%.
That email was killer.
Yeah.
I got inspired one day, and I usually, I just started writing.
Yeah.
just the story and stuff, and it really just hit home with a lot of
Yeah,
people.
if you get stuck on like what to write about, I would suggest start with a quote, read that quote to yourself, and then just elaborate on it in your own opinion. It's no
That's a
different
good
than
point.
creating a video
Look at
and
you.
then going out and give me a high five, man.
That's
You
awesome.
know, it's no different than going on video and actually creating content for your video marketing. You find a quote, you start with it, and then here's my take on it, you know, and then you can take that same content and repurpose it.
Hmm. Yeah.
You taught me well.
I taught you well. Yeah.
He sure did. Okay, let's see.
Hey guys, Q&A time. It's 9:43.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of comments. This is great because I asked them to engage with the comments of their aha moments when they saw in the boot camp. So Marcus Silla says mine would have to be module 10, specifically on framing the purchase. That was Mark Castillo's aha moment.
No one can say with the comments. I like this.
Yeah. Jay Bear says, I use your email form all the time. Aw, that's awesome. That's great.
Cool.
Amber says, read .com Secrets by Russell Brunson. Good book.
Ow.
Good book. I haven't read it yet because I'm still reading the, How to Get Super Rich in the Opportunity Market by TJ Rolder. But I will definitely put that on my read list. Thank you. Billy says, so first 3 emails, 3 days, gain logic and fear, and then 2 emails a day, radio emails, ? In the beginning anyway, right? I want to use Misha's while I keep learning. You can, but here's the thing. The soap series was not meant for you to copy and paste. The soap series was meant as a guideline so that you can actually share your own story.
Because people will resonate with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people kind of get that confused where they look at the soap series and they think they have to copy and paste it. No,
Right.
let's make that clear. It is a guideline.
And once again, don't get stuck in that.
Don't
and
get
do
stuck
nothing
on that
else.
because I've seen people spend weeks on just getting their first email together.
You could have some sales.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Don't spend too much time on it. Just get it going. And if you're pro, more importantly, get your butt to the pro immersion call. When Misha's calling it, be there because that's the one that he goes over your soap series and he'll tell you what is working and what's not. And that'll be good for you. And then you can test that against your list to see if it's going to get opens or not.
And if you're I am Maui, okay, if you're pro and you're I am Maui, apply.
Yep.
I would apply all over again.
I see. Okay, I just see a comment in there. This could be somebody behind the scenes. I don't know if it's Misha or Jason Gazaway, but it says here he's asking everyone, how you guys liking the new Facebook fan page right now? Give us some hearts and likes. How you guys like the new fan page? I like it. I really do. I'm glad we have an official page.
I
This
love
is
it.
awesome.
This is great.
Yes.
This is great. This is incredible.
Billy Montez says, I guess I'm afraid of losing the leads with crappy emails, but I can do that. Honestly, Billy, you're going to lose them anyway. Be straight up with you.
Oh,
Keep
we
real.
just not
We
care no
don't
more.
care. We got
Oh
rid
my
of
God.
10,000 leads of our own. We spent years of online
Oh my
blogging
God.
for success and things like that. And as we built our list, we thought we were like, ooh, our leads, we just want to protect them. We don't want to lose them. And then all of a sudden, we're like, they're not opening anything. Goodbye.
Awesome.
You got to ask them because
And
what are
ever
you doing?
since-
You paying for rent for people to live for free? You
Uh,
wasn't freeloading subscribers?
Ever since we did that,
No, let them go.
our open rates have doubled.
Your rates will go up if
Um,
you just keep monitoring and cleaning up your list.
Yeah.
And what do you recommend?
Ever,
Clean it up?
hold on. Ever
Mhm.
since we did this,
Yep.
our open rate has doubled. Our clicks are growing. And not only that, like I said, we just made 7, 8 sales. Eight sales.
Yeah.
8 sales the last couple of days.
Just
on the
from
list.
the email. From doing
I'm-
that type of
I'm just
maintenance.
rinse and repeating right now.
Rinse and
That's what I'm
repeat,
doing.
Billy. I mean, rinse and repeat. That has got to be Misha. Anybody that says, I think I'm just going to go in the ocean and jump in, that's Misha. That's Misha. He's here. Awesome. Say hey, everybody. Say hey to Misha. Enjoy your swim.
What's up, Misha?
he surfs, right?
Yeah.
He just swimming and surfing. Yeah.
Swim, surf, paddleboard. He does it all.
Yeah, yeah.
Jack of many
Everybody loves it, Misha. Everybody loves it. Okay. Chrissy says, so now, hold on a second. So now I'm using the system until the time comes for my own Follow-up. Should I still keep AWeber and just pick it up again later? I pay $19 a month. AWeber?
Yeah, I mean, I'll still keep it AWeber, right? Keep doing what you're doing,
Mhm.
and just start getting your stuff together, right? Just start getting it together, start planning it, you know what I mean? So when the time comes, you're ready to, like,
Yeah.
you know, you'll be all good to go.
It's good to have your AWeber together. I mean, if you don't have it yet and you're still in your marketing, then you need to make sure you have your AWeber.
I will tell you that
Yeah.
we use the system, even with our experience, okay?
For a little bit.
We've done our own follow-ups
Yeah.
before.
Oh, yeah.
We wanted to, you know, we kind of wanted to unlearn all the older stuff and
There's a lot of bad programming.
and relearn this
Yeah.
specifically.
Yes.
And when we did that, it just made a lot of sense. It really did. And I'm telling you guys, it was great. But my point is, we used the system for months.
Yes. Even
Not
with our
1 month, not 2
experience,
months.
and we did
We
that.
ran it for a while.
Yes, we did that.
Now I'm creating my own capture pages.
Now
I'm
we're
using
on
the sales
yes.
page.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, we created our own sales page.
We
right
created our own sales page. We got that
now.
going
But we're
too.
still using the Stan sales page, but we're creating our own capture page.
Yeah, because he does a lot of testing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so far so good. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and it's working.
We have a new member here, Peggy Lim. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Peggy.
She says, I'm Peggy, and it's great to be here. Stacy tagged me so I could find you. I'm having problems hearing Rich's voice. He's very soft. I always tell him to talk loud. I'm the loud one.
I'm very mellow. I'm very soft. I know. You know, I get it. I get it.
Nice to meet you, Peggy. Welcome to the Stan family. Awesome. Rich, okay. Mike Lathrop says, Rich told me to lose AWeber.
Right? I didn't tell you to lose AWeber. I told you to focus on the system for a while. Right? You don't need AWeber right now. Okay? Well, yeah. Lose AWeber. I mean, just focus on generating the sales so you can start creating a story around yourself.
That's what we do. This is why we have a lot of success in the first few weeks of bringing in a new member.
Yeah.
It's the reason why. It's because we help them build their success story in the beginning.
What it's all about, credibility.
Build that belief level within them. Turn on that internal pilot light so that they can actually self-sufficiently work, and they're going to be able to show their results publicly on their social media channels or their blog or however they want to do it. Hey, I generated my first few leads. Hey, I generated my first $1,000. Like, that's really not gonna not get an attention. I'm sorry, but I've seen people who actually shared their results, and then people go, well, what is it that you're doing? You're piquing people's interest with your results. Stop telling yourself the old story that you didn't get any sales, that you didn't have success online. Now with the SAN, you can share that, and now people will believe you because you got social proof.
Yep, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Milestones.
Yeah, milestones.
Yeah, no, focus on the system, get those sales. And like I said, we used the system for months.
Yeah.
I mean, we started, March 16th marketing, and then we kept going till about...
You always said that. You always said...
When we got back from Maui.
Yeah.
No, I think October is when we started doing the capture pages.
Mm.
Yeah, October we started doing the capture pages. And it's been all the system 100%. So we did it for a while, guys. Yeah. And I just did another test into the system, okay? Because I'm doing something with a different capture page, but I put it into the system where I'm running into my list as
well. I'm just giggling at some of the comments here. Billy says, "I am ready for my story." That's right. Get it out there. All your trials and tribulations, all that hell you went through, share it with your list. They're gonna really appreciate you sharing it, and then they're gonna want to know, what's next. I mean, write the new chapter to the life of your own book, your own book, your memoir. Write the chapters, talk about the hell and high water you went through, and then talk about towards the end, by the time you get to chapter 5, you start talking about how things start, the sun start rising, the clouds start opening, and everything start all sunshine and rainbow starts changing. You got to give a story, but people will not read or resonate with what you're talking about.
Yeah, they like the story, huh? They like the stuff. They like to know who you are.
They like the juice. They like the juice.
The juice is you, and the juice is gonna be very good.
We like to have fun. Okay, let me see here. Najat says, "Good evening, everyone." Good evening, Najat. Jay Bear says, waiting for my new chapter 2. Laugh out loud. Gabby says, I'm on top of the world. Yeah. I know you are, Gabby.
They're real for you now, ain't it?
Barry Bullock says, some people it works for. I think the real working world is working for me.
Some people it works, and I think the real working world is.
Some people it works for. I think the real working world is working for me.
Are you referring to the real working world as a job, a job? What are you referring to?
Yeah, kind of lost on that one.
Yeah, very vague. Come on, guys. Here's a question. We got 6 minutes.
Yep. Any questions, guys? Okay, here's a question. Billy says, so I had a website prior to Sand. Should I start a whole new website strictly just for Sand? If you start a new website, Billy, it should be branding yourself.
Yeah, it should be strictly about you.
Yeah, you gotta really work on your own core values. You gotta bring that to the marketplace. You gotta tell people what you are gonna bring to them if they sign up with you or they work with you. You know what kind of leader you're gonna be. Because here's the thing, people do not join companies; they join people of value. And you've got to work on yourself. If you don't have that, you need to bring that to the marketplace. You need to create a tagline, man. Make a mission statement about what it's about. Let me tell you something. When it came to us and we created AR Freedom by Design, that name did not come lightly overnight. Rich had to work on pieces of paper and create names and play with them. I had one today, my student Tanya Harmon. We're working on her brand, you know?
Oh,
and
God.
she was dabbling with her name, like, okay, work with Tanya Harmon, okay, work with... You got to do that. Put the work in and start working hard on creating your own brand name, but don't spend too much time. Just get it going. It may not be perfect, but get something going and get your fan page going and get something going with your website or do whatever you have to do to get content up there fast. Because here's the thing, you got to have some type of presence on there to establish your authority, or when people Google you, you don't exist. Okay? You people Google your name, Billy Montez, who Billy? I don't know who Billy is. You need to have that on the internet. Now, if you Google Ace and Rich, we've been online for a long time, and we've established our credibility. We've established history. Okay? You can YouTube us, Google us. We're everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. You need your brand. It's got to be like on the tip of the tongue of everybody. They got to know who you are.
There we go. Hold on. Here we go. Let me go to the screen.
We're going to the screen.
If you see here, if you Google Ace and Rich, you're going to see Ace and Rich right here. Ace and Rich Facebook. Ace and Rich SoundCloud. Yes, we do have a SoundCloud. Ace and Rich. Hey, somebody wrote Ace and Rich on Sweet for the Network Success in the high 5-figure months. This is something I've never seen before.
Oh, is that Eric Christensen? Yeah, I had an interview. I answered the interview.
Ace and Rich
We did
Tumblr.
that. We were interviewed.
Misha Wilson.
Interviews are great. If you can get interviewed too, Billy, that'd be awesome. Especially somebody who has a blog. If they interview you, they send you like a bunch of questions. You answer them, you know, based on your experience and credibility.
You want to dominate your first page.
Have your face out there, man.
Right, dominate your first page. That's what it's all about.
That's it.
Really cool stuff, guys.
On page 1.
Look at all these pictures.
You want your name to be on page 1.
There.
Yeah. And your images too, man.
Ace and Rich is everywhere, man.
That's because the reason why our images are everywhere, Rich, is because I alt tag my images.
I know.
Yeah, you gotta alt tag your images with your own name.
Touch it, baby.
I know.
I know.
You sure did.
See, look, we got like a lot of images here. Boom, like. Look at this. Look at this. Let's go up here. Boom. Hey, look at Zane. Boom, 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 boom. Like,
yeah.
It's like.
That's the way they should be looking
Hey,
you up.
again, it's
They're gonna see us with Misha.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you take pictures, photo ops, and things like that, and you upload them to your blog, guys. Another tip, a blogging tip I can give you is alt tag your own name in your images, so that way when Google indexes you, you're on Google.
Exactly. So let's get back to the video.
I see somebody have a mindset problem.
Who's that?
Barry Bullock. He says it's easy for you to say. It's not easy as to what you'll say. Barry, to be honest with you, you've never been coached. And talking like that, seriously, if you're going to be here to communicate with us, we need to work with you. We need to help you, okay?
Okay.
You want to get this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Billy. First of all, it is easy for us to say, right? You know why it's easy for us to say? Because we've been doing this for years, right? This has not been an overnight success. Let me tell you.
Absolutely.
All right. So for us to say, yeah, you can do it. Okay, yeah, we can tell anybody they can do it, but I have to 100% disagree with you, and you're 100% wrong. Sorry, give it the bear the bad news, but you're wrong. Because here's the deal. Everyone that we've coached and everyone that we've brought in, and literally in the first 2 weeks, they're making sales, and not just one sale, multiple sales. Now they're building their own tribes, okay? And they're growing their own success. And now they're starting to grow. Why is that? Has nothing to do with us, right? Yeah, we coached them, but they still did the work.
They still have to do the work.
It's all up here, man.
Yeah.
It's all up here. So with your attitude like that,
you can't succeed.
You're not going to succeed that way, man.
You can't think of things like that.
Maybe something bad happened to you in the past or something.
And that's why you feel that way.
And you feel that way?
Yeah.
That's cool. It's cool because, hey, shit happens, right? We all deal with shit on a daily basis, right? The world is getting uglier every year, right?
You don't know who to believe.
But
People lie to you all this time.
But you are in control of what you think up here. Okay? I'm just giving it to you straight. I've coached a lot of people, brother. I've been on stage in Vegas. I've coached hundreds. Okay? So I'm going to tell you something. There's an issue going on with your mind. You got to open that mind up. You want to have success? Number one, you're in the right place. All right? Number two, your problems will be solved. Because in that marketplace you go out there, ain't nothing out there. Nothing complete. Everything, there's always something missing, I found. It's the only system I've ever seen that everything is complete. Okay? But man, you got to clean up your act, bro. You got to clean it up because like that, it'll never happen for you. Never happen for you.
You will continue to struggle.
Yep. And as the struggle comes, you won't know how to handle it because of the way that you think.
Yeah.
And that's why you will fail. That's why the failure will just be at your back. Okay? This is why I'm talking to you like this, because I care. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be talking about it. I wouldn't even waste my time.
Exactly.
Right? But I care about people. Psychologically, I could tell right away.
Mm-hmm.
You got to understand how to handle the failures as you go along your journey. Because this is a journey.
And the failures will come.
Yeah.
They will happen.
Like I said, we've been doing this for a while. We worked our butts off. Right?
We do not.
And we still work our butts off. Right now, I love being transparent. Right? Let's keep it real.
We keep it real. It's very transparent.
Right now, we're running solo ads. Right? We're getting sales. Misha's got a great system. Right? What am I doing right now? I'm working on a new test with a brand new with another traffic strategy. Am I feeling right now? Oh, wow, am I feeling right now? It's like not even one lead. It's hit me in the face, right? So how do I handle that? Do I say to someone who's running that same traffic, it's easy for you to run that traffic? Do I say stuff like that? No. I don't know the backstory. I don't know what they went through. I don't know where they learned their courses from. I don't know where they had to go, what they had to do to generate those leads and then generate even more leads and become a millionaire online through that one traffic source.
Exactly.
I don't know their story. So I can't prejudge like you just did. You can't prejudge something that you have no idea what it's about. Okay? That's something internal that you have to work with yourself. Because like I said, you're going to have challenges. And if you can't have the challenges, pack your bags, dude, and get your money back.
Go back to the real world that you
know
like,
what I mean?
and stick
I'm
with the
telling you
paycheck
right now.
every weekly paycheck.
All right, if you want to go back to the workforce,
this is not.
Go right ahead.
Mm-mm.
But if you want to make it, you're around the right people, you're with the right crew that are going to help you and lift you up.
Yeah.
All right, we're the kind of people that we reach down the mountain and grab hands and we lift them up.
We pull them up.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you keep sliding,
We're gonna let you go.
We're gonna let you go. All right, so
This is how it is.
all right, move on to the next one.
All right, here we go. All right. This Stacy says, that's right, Ace and Richie, tell it like it is. We do. We do. We're not going to have that kind of, listen, in this industry, you will meet all kinds of interesting people. I've said that before in many past webinars.
I appreciate everybody. I appreciate their opinions and everything. I may not disagree with it.
Positive
but
or
it's
negative.
Still an opinion.
It's still an opinion. It doesn't state a fact. A person who hasn't had success yet doesn't understand what success tastes like. Okay?
And
you can't really tell somebody what a steak tastes like if they always all their lives been a vegetarian.
Right, but the important thing is that I really want this person to understand that if you can't handle the struggle, the failure, okay? I mean, it's not going to work for you. It's not. You have to let those, those limiting beliefs that are going on in your head, man. You gotta let it go.
And he says, I don't have the help. Well, see, now we have an understanding.
Okay, so now we're opening up here, right? Now we're opening up.
What's
now we're
stopping
finding out.
What's stopping you from getting the help?
Yeah.
Did you ever, for once, try to reach out to us? Did you ever send us a nice little message in our Facebook? Guess what? Get on your chat right now. Add me as a friend. Send me a nice message to add you as a friend. And tell me that you saw us within the Sand Inner Circle, and we'll talk to you.
Yeah, let us know what you've done.
You can't get help if you are not asking for help.
Exactly.
And that goes for everybody.
Let us know what you have done and what has happened. We can find out and tell you. We can tell you why those things have happened to you.
Yes.
We can tell you that.
We can. We've helped people, Barry, in your situation, go from zero to making an amazing income online. And they've never earned a dime online.
Ever.
And as far as support, I totally understand what you're talking about. Nobody's helping you because
we've been there. We've been there.
You probably were surrounded by the wrong types of people, And if you're just getting started here and you're waiting to see what will happen, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. Take action right now. Go into the Facebook and send me a friend request and set up an appointment with me.
There you go. See?
That's how we do it.
Yep.
There is no beating around the bush here. If you're going to be in Sand, this is a Sand family. This is what we all about. This is what we care about. So make the appointment. Okay. So now what we have here. No, not that way. Here's the comments right here. Jay Bear, I've been there too. See? People, the community is speaking up.
Yeah, but we've been there too.
They've all been through
We've all
this.
gone through this.
They all been through this. They lost money, made money, lost money, made money. It's a roller coaster of emotions that you got to be strong up here to deal with.
Yeah. You can't get addicted to the outcome of something happening.
You cannot.
Can't.
Failure's going to happen.
Yep.
Jay says, and then I found Asa Rich and everything changed for me.
Aww.
See? These are real people. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that.
We're changing
Gabby,
the industry,
Gabby
guys.
says me too. Yeah. Guys, listen. Talk right there. Perfect example. Gabriella. We all know Gabby, right? Right? Gabby, right? 29 sales in 7 days. Huh? 22 years old, young, entrepreneurs. Okay?
Entrepreneurs.
I like the entrepreneurs.
Hashtag
entrepreneurs. She followed what I told her to do. Never once did she question my coaching advice. And as silly as it sounds to her, because she was so used in her old methods of marketing online, flashing cash.
And nobody was helping her.
Nobody was helping her.
No.
She was in another opportunity. She was, promised success, didn't make it. But she still was pushing, trying to get this going because the culture base in that opportunity was surrounded around that type of advertising.
She thought it was the right way to do it.
She thought it was the right way of marketing.
It wasn't her fault.
Then she approached me.
Yeah.
And I told her, and she'll tell you, I was a little rude. Yeah, that's how Ace is a little bit, But I told her, stop marketing that way. That's not marketing. And then when I said things to her that made sense, I did pique her interest. And she was interested, and she found her answer right here in Sand.
Yeah.
And immediately she took action. Right away, she went through her module, and she's still studying. She's still learning. And now she's in the middle of a 30-day video challenge. And let me tell you something. Gabby's not even a month in the business, and she's already at 2K.
That's awesome.
That's Gabby. That's just one of our students. So it is not impossible. It is possible if you follow the formula. If you follow what is being taught here, the Solo Ad Success formula, if you follow that, you will have success. If you need more extra help and one-on-one coaching, then go pro. It's a no-brainer.
Billy says, rock star, G.
Gabby says, thank you guys. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Every single time.
You're not going to find a program like Sand, Chrissy.
Yeah, you're really not.
Awesome.
You're really not. You know, there's a lot of different programs out there, and I stand by our chief, you know, executive officer of the Super Affiliate Network when I say that we are not better than everyone else. Let's get that straight. This is not something to tell you that my opportunity, my offer, my company is better than yours, or yours is better than ours. We're all in the same niche. This is affiliate marketing, okay? But the thing is, it is designed to convert for a specific market. And that specific market is searching for what this offer is about. And that's why we have that ratio of success compared to other businesses that took them 6 years to get there.
Because Misha mastered solo ads. He mastered it. He figured out how it works.
That's what you got to understand.
He totally debunked the industry and turned it upside down.
That's what you got to do. This is a marathon, not a sprint.
This is why we all sit together here in Sand. Thank you, Amber, for that.
Thank you, Amber. And Amber's right, because the community itself is breathing. It's alive. There are people coming in every day answering your questions. Not just us answering questions, not just Misha or Jason Gasway or Jean-Pierre or Dan Muscat or Charlie. It's everybody working together, you know, as unity. And if you've got questions, post them in the community. We will help you. But don't be rude. You know, I know you have frustrations and things like that, but don't be rude.
Okay, so let's. Okay, so it's past 10 o'clock, guys.
It is. It really is. Let me see. Is
So
this the
let's
last one?
do the last one here. I still work, guys. I still work my 3 days.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Don't think that because we're successful that, you know, we stop working. I'm the only one that made that choice, and I walked away and fired my boss. I did that within the 5th month of creating my income. And once I had my success with the Super Affiliate Network, I asked my spouse and I said, time to walk and do this full time.
Yep.
It is possible. You can fire your boss.
And now when she's in front of that computer,
Yes.
she knows
Yes.
she's a producer.
But I have a partner who is also a breadwinner in my family, and he chooses optionally. Now think about this for a minute. This is a mindset shift, Billy. This is a mindset shift. You can choose to work. If you're making enough income in your business and you have enough income to sustain you for 6 to 12 months, you can choose to work.
You could kill this. I'm telling
You can choose to work. You don't have to get a job. You don't have to work, but you can choose to work. And Rich chooses to work. He can stay home right now. He doesn't have to work. But he chooses to work 3 days a week. Part-time. That's it. Right?
Yeah.
He still works. So the whole facade
tomorrow's
that you see online with people making lots of money and the rich kids and all that stuff that's going on, right? You want to look behind the camera? Look beyond the facade.
Yeah.
There's people actually working.
All right, guys. So we're gonna split because it's already after 10 o'clock.
Thank you so much for joining us here on another Super Affiliate Network Inner Circle. Your comments were great. Thank you for all the love and the hearts, guys. Don't forget to register for that master class that Misha had put out. And don't forget to share it with your list.
That's right.
I know we did.
Anytime you put something together, man,
Yes.
it's incredible. So
Yeah, and what you want to do, like he said, you want to make sure you really blast it to your list. You want to get people coming to that event for you guys.
it
You
has begun.
You guys have your own affiliate link as well. For those of you who are affiliates, you guys have your own affiliate link. Look in the link generator inside Infusionsoft, and you'll see your affiliate link there.
Yes,
And use the black link, not the blue.
Yeah.
Right?
And I just want to give all your commissions to the corporate.
Okay, awesome. And Peggy, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here. And we'll be seeing you guys in the community, right?
Yep.
And don't forget, guys, if you want that one-on-one coaching, make sure
Good night, Chrissy.
get to pro, okay? Definitely do that.
You're welcome, Billy. Good night.
You're welcome. Good night, everybody. You're welcome. You're welcome. Love ya. Mwah.
Mwah.
We'll see you
Yamana.
guys. Bye.